on many occasions, it has been reported that you have had real fights or strong arguments with the economic cluster. Is it because, as you have pointed out twice in the last few minutes, that they have chopped down all of your requests from 200 billion baka mo yun, binigay lang sa'yo was 50 billion from 60 million for the rice, etc.
Okay. Yes, actually, hindi naman personal na away actually. And I understand where they are coming from, Sito. No?
Mm.
Actually, there has always been this eternal conflict between the economist and the agriculturist. Kasi yung economist is concerned with the numbers right away. No?
Mm.
So ang tinitingnan ng mga economic managers yung quarterly inflation number. Yung agriculturist kasi understands that you cannot overturn or you cannot improve agriculture overnight. Kasi wala namang niyog na pag tinanim mo ngayon na bagong variety, and you know this, you're a farmer, no? Kapag
Mm.
nag-introduce ka ba ng bagong variety ng niyog ngayon, bukas mamumunga na? No, you have to wait for 5 years. And that was what I kept on explaining to the president and to the members of the cabinet. Of course, directed to the economic managers for them to understand that while agriculture, we're doing the best we could in the area of agriculture, hindi dapat i-grading yung aming performance based on the quarterly inflation numbers. Kasi sabi ko, halimbawa, pag upo ko, the last soil survey before I assumed office was conducted 40 years ago. And so we had to come up with a national soil survey, and we were able to put up, now active online, a website called the National Color-Coded Farmers Guide Map or Agriculture Guide Map. No? Na
Mm.
pag pinindot mo yung lugar mo, makikita mo yung produkto na pwede mong itanim, at kapag pinindot mo yung saging, ituturo ng mapa sa iyo by color kung saan do sa area mo pwede mong itanim yung saging. Ganon ka-basic. No? Number two, we asked the Food and Agriculture Organization to help us conduct a study, the National Food Consumption Quantification Study. Why is this important? Because long-term ang agriculture, food security, food sufficiency, food sovereignty is a long-term program. It's not just about food on the table tomorrow, today, tomorrow, next week, or next month. It's about ensuring that there is enough food for the next generation to come. That's how I look at agriculture.
Okay. How will becoming a senator help you turn the tables around?
No, actually, I do not expect to create miracles. No? Baguhin lang natin yung pananaw natin. Number one, agriculture and fisheries actually are potential job-generating industries. Kaya lang, ang problema natin, we have not elevated our farming and our fishing from marginal and subsistence farming and fishing into the level of industrial activities.
Why?
Kaya ngayon, yung ating copra, yung ating coconut industry, yung ating mga coconut farmers, ang tawag namin doon sa Bisaya, tiglukit lang gihapon og kopras. Pagkatapos niyang tanggalin yung kopra doon sa bao, next na nagko-control, yung mamimili na. Wala na siyang pakialam. And so until such time na hindi natin nakumpleto yung value chain, Sito, we will never be able to industrialize our agriculture. Marami na nakukulitan sa akin. In fact, kinakantyawan nila ako. Balik daw ako ng balik dun sa sinasabi ko na the Philippines could be food sufficient. And I have been the receiving end of brickbats and jokes, no, and even ridicule. Pero simple lang ang sasabihin ko sa isito. Sino diyan ang hindi naniniwala na magiging food sufficient ang Pilipinas? I'll tell you this story. Simple comparative statement, no. Israel, a young country, only has an area of 2.2 million hectares. 60% of that area is desert. They have a rainfall pattern which gives them a rainfall of about 360 millimeters every year. They only have 5 major rivers, one of which is Jordan River na kung saan binindigan yung ating Panginoon.
Mm.
Compare that to the Philippines. Yung area ng Israel actually sito, 2.2 million hectares, is the area of only 2 provinces in Mindanao. Bukidnon and Lanao del Sur.
Mm.
Ang ating rainfall is 4,000 millimeters. Ang ating
Okay.
ilog is 1,000.
Yeah.
Ang
So
ating
clearly, yeah. Clearly,
Now,
we are blessed. We are
let
blessed.
me continue. No.
Okay.
Let me
No.
just stress one point.
Sige. Sige.
In spite of that, Israel exports and we import. Why? Alam mo, ang area natin na tinatanaman ng palay is 4.8. No, hinaharvestan ng palay rather, no. Harvested area is 4.8 million hectares. Only 1.6 million of that is irrigated. Okay? Now, noong pag-upo ko as Secretary of Agriculture, ang kaagad kong ginawa, because tingin ko napakadali nung rice sufficiency. Because of that computation in my mind, no? Pinatawag namin yung lahat ng outstanding farmers all over the country, rice farmers all over the country. For the first time, yung mga farmers ang nag-lecture, kami ang nakinig. Doon namin ginawa yan sa UPLB. No? And in that forum, 6 or 8 farmers from all over the country, all outstanding rice farmers, were asked to share with us their experiences. And we asked them a very simple question. Bakit samantalang ang ating national average is 4 metric tons per hectare per harvest, bakit kayo umaani kayo ng 8, 10, 12, 14, meron pang 16 na tonelada sa isang hektarya? Simple lang ang sagot ng mga magsasaka. Sir, sufficient po yung aming irrigation, maganda po yung aming binhi, mataas po ang ani, high-yielding seeds, sapat po ang aming fertilization, at dahil magandang presyo, ginaganahan kaming magtanim. So, 4 yun. Irrigation, okay? Number 2, fertilization, at of course, yung high-yielding seeds, and yung profitability of farming, because that is what determines the planting intentions of our farmers. So, kinompute ko yun. Nag-target kami, gumawa kami ng programa, masagana 6,000. Ibig sabihin, from 4 metric tons a year per hectare, we were targeting 6 metric tons by addressing the concerns of the farmers, irrigation, and so on and so forth. Okay, humingi ako ng budget. I asked for a 60 billion budget over the next 3 years, sapagkat ang sabi ko sa presidente, by the year 2000, sabi ko, 2020 rather, sorry. By the year 2020, we will be able to achieve, at least we'll be hovering in the 96, 98 sufficiency level, which to my mind is already a comfortable level. Okay? We did not get that money.